Hello everyone, I am back with my first haul video of 2026. Actually, this will be my first video of the new year. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season and you have a good start to your new year. So let me go ahead and get into the haul. I don't have a whole lot of time today, but I wanted to share this haul with you guys. I am in my craft room today. I have been busy making and creating baby books. I've had several orders lately, so I'm in my craft room today and that is what I'm working on, but I wanted to take a quick break and share this haul with you. So before I get into the haul, let me introduce myself. If you are new here, my name is Jen. I'm an online seller. So let's go ahead and get into the haul. I have been trying my best not to go out thrifting. When I thrift, it is for resale and also for personal items. If I see anything, I do like to purchase from the secondhand market. I have been a thrifter for most of my life, so I do like to try to purchase items at thrift stores. And so this particular haul comes from, it's not really, I guess, a thrift store, but it is a church resale shop that I like to go to. They're open on Thursdays and Saturday mornings. So I actually went out because I needed to purchase some items for the baby books that I'm working on. And so while I was there, I thought if I found anything that I needed at home or things that I could resell, I would go ahead and pick them up. I'm trying to declutter and downsize my home. I've been doing that for the last probably 5 to 10 years. And so I'm trying to be very particular about what I pick up. It doesn't always happen that I control myself, because once I get out there and I see things and I want to get them, and when they're at a good price, it's just kind of hard to leave them behind. But I try, and I have improved and I'm doing better. Let's go ahead and get into the haul so you can see what I picked up. So as I said, I went to a church resale shop and I was checking out, and as I was checking out, I noticed this bag of bows. I used up the last of my bows at Christmas time, and I actually had 2 large bags I purchased probably 4 or 5 years ago at, I think it was a church rummage sale, or it might have been a yard sale. I don't recall, but I used the last of the bows and I needed more. I'm not sure if I will use these colors for Christmas, but for $1, I couldn't leave them behind. I can use them for other gifts, and they're really pretty, and you can tell they are not cheap. They are some of the nicer made bows. I don't know if that's going to focus, but anyway, I picked them up because I was out and I need some. And for $1, like I said, I could not pass. I found this wreath and something flew off of it. Wreath, and I saw this wreath the last time I was at this resale shop and did not pick it up. It was $2, but the orange tags were on sale, I believe 50% off. So I thought for $1 I would pick this up. It's really pretty. You can tell it's nicely made, and I don't believe I have a spring looking wreath for my secretary. I like to put a wreath on there, and I put one for Christmas, and I actually did a Christmas video, not to get off track here, but I did a Christmas video of my decorations. I was not able to post that video, but I think I will go ahead and do it anyway because I took the time to post it and edit it and everything. I had some things happening in my life around that time, so I didn't get a chance, but I think you would enjoy it anyway. I also have another video, and it was around Halloween, I think, and I may go ahead and post that one. It's kind of a thrift with me video, so I might go ahead and post those regardless that it's been a little bit of time. But anyway, back to my adorable spring wreath. So I think this is going to look really cute where I have it in mind where I want to put it. They always have this area where they put some free items. I always look through it because I typically find some items I can use for crafting, and I found this vintage yoga book. I used to teach yoga years and years ago, so I thought it would be interesting to look through it, and maybe I've been wanting to get back to doing yoga. It is from 1972. And look at these cute images. We got this one here. So I am looking forward to looking through this booklet. I also found this vintage Calvin and Hobbes book, and I think people like to collect this. One time I had a baby order for a Calvin and Hobbes themed baby book. If I can go back and find some pictures, I will insert them. It was so cute. I think that I might put this on eBay, but we will see. It was only 50 cents, I think. I found this book, 50 Things That Really Matter, and so I thought I could go through this and share them on my Instagram account, or just maybe get some ideas for myself. I'm always trying to better myself and just live a good life. So hopefully this will be a nice little read. And also in the free bin, I found this record book, and I do a daily to-do list. So I thought that I would grab this booklet. It is vintage and I just love the looks of it, so I thought I could use this for my daily to-do list. Let me know if you do a daily to-do list. I find when I do them every single morning, I really get a lot more accomplished, and I may not get to everything on that list, so no worries, it just goes to the next day, but it really helps me to stay focused and productive. So I thought this would be great for that purpose. I picked up these teaspoons. Look how, if I can get this to focus, how pretty those handles are. I will have to look up, I don't think it says on here. It says Japan. These are vintage, I think. I don't know what the pattern is. If you know, let me know. But I thought they were so pretty, and they feel like they're really nice quality, and I needed some more spoons. I don't know about you guys, but I have 3 little boys. Well, they're not so little anymore. They are preteen and teenagers now, but I don't know what they think. They throw my silverware into the trash can. I guess when they're clearing their plates, they don't realize it or don't think about it, but sometimes I will find silverware in the trash can and then napkins in the sink. And I always I have to keep a good attitude about it, or I'll just go crazy. But I tell them they need to switch that around. The napkins go in the trash and the dishes go into the sink. So, but anyway, I thought they were super pretty. and nice quality, and I only paid $1 for them. I need to pick up some forks because the forks are disappearing too. I always know when things disappear that it's because a little boy threw it in the trash can. I've had knives disappear. They've thrown cups into the trash can. It is just unbelievable. Sometimes I'll find soda cans in the sink. We don't drink soda that often. I do let them have soda on Fridays sometimes for a treat. I will find the empty cans in the sink. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but they're getting the sink and the trash can mixed around. Anyway, enough with that soapbox. Let me move on. I found these Pioneer Woman. I'm not sure what's going on, but my camera is not focusing. I don't know if it's the lighting in here. The lighting is kind of not great. Maybe that will help. Okay, so I found these Pioneer Woman measuring cups. They are so cute. I don't know if I will keep these or offer them for sale. I haven't decided. They're adorable. We'll see. I don't remember how much I paid. I think I paid $5 for them, but that's the fourth a cup. Here's a third a cup, half of a cup, and then of course the 1 cup. And I think they are so cute. So I'm going to see if I have space on my kitchen counter for them, and we'll see if I decide to keep them. They're in great shape. It looks like there might be a tiny little chip right there in the glaze. Not even a chip, but I guess where the glaze or the paint came off, but I thought they were really pretty. I found this headband. I thought it was cute. I like the color. I think it was $1. I'm not positive, but I thought I could use it when I put my makeup on. And I found this eyeglass case. It looks like, that looks like the Brighton brand, but I don't see anywhere. Okay, there's a tag. Okay, it is Brighton. All right, I thought so, but it was kind of worn, and so I thought maybe it was just kind of a knockoff or something, but I paid $1 for it. I'm probably keeping this because I need a softer case for my eyeglasses when I go out. I typically carry a crossbody, and it's smaller, so my hard case does not fit. And so I may wind up keeping this for myself, but I'm guessing these glasses were inside. So I'm wondering if they are, I can't read what that says. Okay, so they are marked Brighton. I did not realize they were Brighton sunglasses, so they look to be in pretty good shape. They have some wear to them, so I'll have to look these up and see what they go for. So I'll just have to see on that. I have 3 little boys that I have to purchase lots of clothing for. All 3 have had a growing spurt, so I cannot keep them in clothing. So I have been working diligently to list things so I can get them some clothing. So I found these boots. I usually do really well with boots in my Poshmark closet. I don't. It says Panhandle Slim, but I don't know what the brand. I'm not sure about the brand. I don't see a brand anywhere, but they were marked $15. They were 50% off, and they're size 9. So I'm gonna get these cleaned up and listed. They are leather. I wish I could find a brand. It says handmade. I don't know. They're really nice, and I could tell they're nice quality. I did find this adorable bracelet. Look how cute that is. It's like a girl in a dress holding a star, I think. And it's silver, but I thought it was so cute, and for $1, I just could not leave that behind. It's vintage, and it's really lightweight, but it looks like it's nice quality. Okay, so I found this vintage linen. I don't know, I don't think it's pajamas. I think it's just like a casual outfit. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think this is going to be pajamas. It is linen, it has pockets, so maybe it's just a really nice spring or summer outfit, but it is, let's see here, size 12. That's a vintage size. So here's the tag. And it says $5 for the 2-piece, but I believe that gray, if I'm not mistaken, was the 50% off. I could be wrong. I found this adorable Bowden dress. It is a, do I know what the size is? I thought they had the size on here, but now I'm not seeing it. And I usually do pretty good with Bowden dresses. I thought this was adorable, and I thought it would be good for spring. I know people are going to start looking for spring clothing, and it says $5, and I think that's what I paid for it. I always have a $1 rack and a 50-cent rack, and I found this I don't know if it's El General or El General, I'm not sure. This is what the tag looks like. I don't know if this is vintage. I will have to look it up, but I thought it was adorable. It has the snap buttons, and look how cute that is for kind of a Western style shirt. I've never seen one quite like this. It has paisley. I just thought it was so adorable, and for 50 cents, I could not leave that behind. I know somebody. Okay. So I picked up this Lands' End jacket. It is a size large. It was on the $1 rack. I like the color of it. I'm hoping that it fits me, because if it does, I'm definitely going to keep it. I need a jacket this color to throw on just running around. I only have a couple black ones, I think. And on the $1 rack, they also had this coat. I was going to try it on, but then it just got so crowded in there, and I needed to get going. I thought for $1, I'll take a chance. If I don't like it, or if it doesn't fit me, I will either list it if it's worth it, or I will just re-donate it. It is a great coat. It's vintage, made in USA. And I thought it would be great for the winter time when we're standing out watching sports. So hopefully that will fit me, but for $1, I mean, look at this thing. Beat that. It's in great shape and nice and warm. And I thought, yes, it has the Union tag in there. I found this vintage plaid, I believe it's a wool blend if I'm not mistaken, skirt, and what does it say, size 8. But that is so cute. This would not fit me, unfortunately, but I thought it was adorable. And how does it work here? So it's just a double button. I used to wear skirts like this years ago all the time, and I love it. I guess it kind of brought back memories, but it's adorable. It would be perfect for like the preppy look. And then the last jacket I have here, actually, I think, is it a shacket maybe, or is it a jacket? I don't know. It could be a shacket, it could be a jacket, but I thought this was adorable. I don't recall how much I paid for it. It is an XL. It says, it must be a unisex. It says men's large, women XL. It says 4, and I believe I did pay $4 for it, but I'm hoping it fits me. It looks like I need to replace some items in my closet. I got rid of a bunch of things, so I have been looking for items for myself more so than reselling. So the good thing is I am an online seller, so if this stuff does not work for me, I can definitely put them in my Poshmark Closet or on eBay. I think altogether I spent a little over $30. I always round up. I give them a little bit extra. They just have such great deals and they're so sweet. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you've been on any thrifting adventures yet this year. Let me know if you enjoy this content, and thank you so much for watching.